Now, in this special edition of the broadcast, over the course of the next 30 minutes, we'll be updating you on everything that's been taking place around the world. So let's start with some international news first, where in a shocking incident, a 12-year-old girl has been taken into custody on Thursday after a shooting incident in a Los Angeles middle school classroom. 5 people are reported to have been injured in the shooting. The 2 victims were students at the school, but it was not immediately clear whether the girl who was taken into custody was also a student there. Now, the Polish Prime Minister Morawiecki has said that Poland would never limit the freedom to debate the Holocaust and that Warsaw understood Israel's emotions about the issue. The Polish Prime Minister's message came as Polish lawmakers have approved a bill on Thursday that would impose a jail term for suggesting Poland was complicit in the Holocaust. Now, Poland's ruling Law and Justice Party has said that the bill is needed to protect Poland's reputation and ensure that historians recognize that the Poles and also the Jews had in fact suffered under the Nazis. Israeli officials have said that it criminalizes basic historical facts. Nigeria will be making Olympic history at Pyeongchang when its women bobsled team, the Super Eagles, will be competing in the bobsled competition. It will also be a first for Africa in that discipline. Warm weather countries have been enthusiastic in entering the Winter Olympics in the past, with Mexico and Madagascar. The new rules aimed to encourage new entrants mean that qualification is more open in the Winter Olympics. The Russian President Vladimir Putin has praised the Court of Arbitration for Sport's decision to overturn doping bans on the 28 Russian athletes. Now, Vladimir Putin has also said that Russia will continue to improve the anti-doping program. The court has said that there was insufficient evidence of anti-doping violations against the athletes, but the International Olympic Committee has said that they would not necessarily be invited to Pyeongchang Games this month. Now, archaeologists in Peru have unearthed 3 19th century mummies of Chinese immigrants that were found. Now, they were found inside their wooden coffins by some workers in the area. And archaeologists believe that the mummies in fact belong to the first wave of the Chinese immigrants who had travelled to Peru in the mid-19th century to work in the country's booming sugar and cotton industries. A storm in New Zealand led to flooded roads and rubbish being carried away by waters in Auckland on Thursday. Videos and stills uploaded to social media showed a heavy flooded road with rubbish sailing along the water on Portland Road in Remuria. According to local media, heavy rains are expected to continue till the next 2 days. Well, time now to take a look at some national stories. And the Congress has backed all 3 seats in the Rajasthan by-polls, delivering a major blow to the ruling BJP. The Congress won the Alwar and the Ajmer parliamentary seats and the Mandalgarh assembly segment as well, all previously held by the BJP. The Congress party president Rahul Gandhi has put out a congratulatory tweet for the party's victory. The Delhi Metro Rail Corporation has sent a detailed project report to the Ghaziabad Development Authority to extend the Blue Line from Noida to Ghaziabad. The plan is estimated to cost about a whopping 3,711 crore rupees. The 2 new elevated metro corridors will cover about 10.17 kilometers. A BJP worker was stabbed to death by a group of 4 people in North Bengaluru on Wednesday night. 28-year-old Santosh was putting up posters for the BJP's Parivartana rally scheduled to be held in the city on the 4th of February. The BJP claims that the murder was politically motivated, but the investigating team has said that the murder happened after a drunken brawl between Santosh and his friends. The Chief Justice of India, Deepak Misra, has made the assignment of cases in the Supreme court public and has also decided that he will take up all public interest petitions. This comes just weeks after 4 judges had called a press conference to accuse the top judge of allocating sensitive cases to junior judges. The Supreme Court roster for judges has been made public for the first time. The Central Bureau of Investigation has filed a charge sheet against Gurmeet Ram Rahim Singh for allegedly forcibly castrating 400 of his followers. Gurmeet Ram Rahim is serving a 20-year jail term after being convicted in 2 rape cases. The CBI has charged Ram Rahim Singh and also 2 doctors for criminal conspiracy voluntarily causing hurt using dangerous weapons. The Court of Arbitration for Sports has overturned live bans that have been imposed on 28 Russian athletes by the International Olympic Committee. The IOC had imposed live bans on 39 Russian athletes for doping at the 2014 Sochi Winter Olympics and had also expunged the results. Now, the CAS, however, has ruled that there was insufficient evidence and had overturned the bans as well as restored the results of those athletes. The Russian athletes had exonerated massive blow for the International Olympic Committee. The former FIFA head Sepp Blatter is considering legal action against the organisation. Blatter, who headed FIFA for about 17 years, was banned for 6 years due to ethics violations. The Blatter has said that he wants to clear his name despite the fact that the Court of Arbitration for Sport had upheld his suspension in December 2016. The Blatter hints at legal action against FIFA, and Blatter has also been banned for 6 years for ethics violations. The sexual abuse scandal in the US gymnastics refuses to die away. A week after Larry Nassar was jailed for up to 175 years, more than 65 women have in fact now again come forth to confront the sexual predator who had molested gymnasts under the guise of medical treatment. Now, the US gymnastics says that every single board member has resigned after being asked to do so by the United States Olympic Committee.